Yo, yo, dudes. It's another beautiful day here in Buffalo, New York. Alright, so guess what, guys? I'm going to check out Dream House V2. So, a couple days ago, I brought you guys along and I showed you guys the first house I checked out, and I still really absolutely love that first house. But if you're shopping for a house, you might as well test the waters and check out other options. There's nothing wrong with at least checking out other places because I want to see what money can buy. You know, the first place I saw, I still think it's the one, but the house I'm going to show you guys today is more updated, or I should say it's a newer home. It was built in, I believe, 2011 maybe. But this second home is a lot newer than the first one, and some people might call it kind of like a cookie cutter house because it's in that kind of development where the homes are similar in a sense. But it's super nice and the pictures online look gorgeous, so I'm going to bring you guys along with me. It makes the experience a lot more fun knowing that I could share it with you and get your guys' feedback. Of course, in the end, I'm going to purchase what I like most, and other people's opinions won't affect what I ultimately decide to do. Like my grandma, my mom, and my aunt went to go check out the home, and they asked me if I wanted to come along. I said, I want to go by myself because I don't want the opinions of others to affect my actual decision. I want to check it myself, you know? It's my home, maybe, and I want to make the decisions. You know, I still do like getting feedback, and I like hearing the opinions of others, but when it comes down to it, I make the choice. So let's go ahead and go to this second home. It's like, honestly, 5 minutes away. It's super close. The homes I'm checking out are all in the area. I don't want to move too far away. I actually like where I live. I live in Lakeview, New York, and I think it's a beautiful town. Right by the lake, that's why it's called Lakeview, right? So let's roll out. Let's roll out. They have an open house going on this weekend, and I had to check it out, man. The first home I checked out, there was an open house. That's why I had a realtor help me out, get the keys to the place. But all right, folks, I'll see you there. I actually like this track, dude. Sometimes the radio plays good tracks. These past few days, past few months, past life, my mind's been racing. Just so many things going through my head because it's a huge step, man. Buying a home is pretty impactful on my life. It's going to completely change my lifestyle. And I believe living on my own will allow me to enjoy and have a more fulfilled life. It's all about the lifestyle when it comes down to it. It's not about how much money you make. It's not about what kind of size home you live in. It's not about any of that. It's about the lifestyle that comes with it. Yo, so it's an open house, like I said, so there's probably gonna be other people there. What the hell? I think I passed it already. I mean, as you can tell, the home's around me. It's like a development here. The other home, the first home I checked out, ooh, this guy's a Corvette. This thing is ballin', bro. I love the new Corvettes, they're so nice. As I was saying though, the first home I checked out, it's not in a development like this because these are newer homes. Dude, where the hell is this place? Hold up, dude. My GPS is like taking me in like circles. 1033. Oh, I think here it is. Alright, well, apparently, folks, I just got off the phone, and my mom and my two moms, my aunt, my grandma went there, and they said they don't allow you to videotape inside the house because someone's still living there. So yeah, I think it's right here. Yeah, dudes, I don't think I can videotape it, but I'll see if I can. I'm gonna ask. All right, so we weren't allowed to record inside the house, but I will show you guys the outside, just get an image of it. I mean, it's definitely a gorgeous house, completely updated, everything's new. It's in a, you know, obviously development here where the houses are pretty close and, you know, you'll be buddy-buddy with your neighbors. It's a big step when you compare a house built in 1920 compared to one that was built in 2011, so it's all preference too. You know, it all comes down to my decision what I like more, so got a lot to think about. If I had to say the biggest turn on from this house, it would be how updated and how modern it is. I know it can be like kind of cookie cutter style because all of these homes are similar in sense of the designers and such. But I do like new and updated. I definitely don't want to move into a place that is a fixer-upper that requires a lot of work. That's why the first house I checked out attracted me, because it was an older home, but it was completely updated. But when comparing the first one to this one, it's like two different breeds. Now, the biggest turnoff about this home and area is the fact that I have neighbors about 20 feet away from me. And there's not really much privacy. In the backyard, you could see neighbors on both sides. There's no fence, so it's just kind of open, less private, not as secluded as the first one. The first home, that big fenced backyard is honestly huge in my book. I like having that privacy, and as much as I love this home and everything and how it looked inside, I think I'm still leaning towards the first property. This one has a gorgeous kitchen. The first one I checked out had a nice kitchen. This one might even have a nicer kitchen. Though, I gotta ask myself, where will I spend more time? In the kitchen or out in my own backyard? And this one has a backyard, but like I said, you have neighbors right next to you, and it's not really private whatsoever. I just want to make the right choice, and I know I will, because whatever choice I make is going to be the right one. I decide what I want, and I can't regret my decision because I made that choice, you know? I honestly like the idea of living more secluded and having more privacy than living in a development like this. As nice as the homes are, they're super gorgeous, you know, they're so updated, so modern. The electrical work, the plumbing work, the air conditioning, the heating, all that stuff is done perfectly, super modern and up to date. Obviously, when you buy an older home built in 1920, you can't expect it to be as modern because it's not brand new. And even though a home is old, it doesn't mean it's bad, because you can fix it up and redo it and add upgrades, and that's what the first home I checked out was. You know, it's completely flipped and it's like a newer home now, but it still has the character of our older home, which I like. Buying new homes, it's all preference. That's what it comes down to, preference. Though I already know my parents, my mom, my grandma, my aunt, all that estrogen, they love it. I mean, I love it too, but it's my choice. I keep telling myself that it's my decision, and you know, no one's opinion is going to affect my own choice. Let's go back home. Punch it! All that horsepower, man. Oh yeah, 0 to 60 in 10 seconds. I'm just kidding. I don't think it's that slow. I mean, after my home, then I want to get a new car, a new vehicle. I'm thinking about the Ford Focus RS. Yeah. Yeah. My mind is still racing, and my gut feeling still prefers the first home I checked out. This home was, someone's living there, it was fully furnished, so it's easier to imagine yourself living in something that has furniture and is ready to move into. Though of course that furniture and stuff won't be there when they sell the home, but you can like say, alright, part of the deal is I want to keep those bar stools around the kitchen island part, you know what I'm saying? And with the other home, there's no furniture, so it's a clean slate, and I can pick everything I want, which I do like the idea of picking and design, you know, making it mine. And I have no problem moving into an empty home because I'm looking forward to picking the stuff myself. But yeah, man, let's go back home. And I can't wait to get streaming. BO3 Double XP streaming. Can't miss out on that. Now, like for example, guys, if we were to compare my grandma's house, my mom's house, to like the newer ones, at least we don't have homes that are 20 feet next to ours. Like we have lots of yard space and a backyard space, and I like that separation. I like that privacy, that seclusion. I feel so boxed in and so cramped when, or if I had to live in a newer development, and I'm sure it's something you get used to and you become good friends with your neighbors and all. But I like having the privacy. Like I don't want my neighbors knowing, oh look at Sean's naked in his house. That's not the case, but you don't try to say, dude, I like privacy. Privacy is good. You don't want like people being able to peep in your house like, oh, that's what he's doing. Alright boys, I'm gonna put this together and then get streaming. That's right. Even though there's houses right there and there, at least we have a fenced in backyard and you have this area to yourself. Like, look at this, dude. I like the idea of having a backyard, man. You can invite people over. You can also invite people over at a home that has closest house to each other, but it's that privacy level, man. Everyone deserves some privacy. I got nothing to hide, but I also don't want to share my life with my neighbor. Alright, back in the cave, boys, and of course, we got to say hello to Louie. Hi, Lou. Oh, Lou. How are you, little wizard cat? This dude is like 16, turning 17 years old. He's gonna be one of the oldest living cats known to man because he's so healthy. He's an indoor cat. I sometimes let him outside for just like a little treat. He eats the grass and he throws up, of course. He has the life, though, and he picked the most comfy spot in the house. My bed. Cloud 9, right, Lou? I've had this guy since I was 5 years old, and he's grown up with me throughout all school. And Louie, you're almost as old as me. You're actually older than me in cat years. He's probably like 80, almost 90. Who knows, man? He's a wizard, though. He's always had white hair. You're a good cat, Lou. Alright, well, again, I'm sorry I couldn't bring you guys inside the home with me. Since someone still was living there, the agent was there, the person living there wasn't actually there. They just did not want people recording, inside their home. It's kind of like invasion of privacy of some sort, so I didn't want to record in there. I think I'm still leaning towards the first one. If you follow me on Twitter, I did share some pictures. You know what? I can show you right here, actually. I'll just quickly go through it. This was the first one I checked out. Look at this massive backyard, dude. This big backyard is a huge selling point in my book. I do love that a lot. Beautiful kitchen here. Yep, dude. Oh, we already made memories in here. Walk through it. We toured this place. I do love this home a lot, and I still think this is the one for me. So as you can clearly tell, it's a newer home, newer development. You have homes that are pretty much right next to you. But look at the difference, man. Like, look how modern that is. Look how beautiful this kitchen is, too. It's super nice looking. Of course, all this furniture won't be staying here, but it gives you an idea of what it will look like when it's done. Very nice looking. Going through. Now here's the backyard. Like, you don't have as much privacy, and you really can't tell that you have neighbors like right over here, then there's gonna be neighbors down over here that you can't see. The angle that got makes it appear like you have all this yard for yourself, but really this is like the neighbor's yard. This is like your yard right here. So Dream Home V1 and Dream Home V2, what do you guys think? I know a lot of you might be saying, Sean, Dream Home V2 is a lot nicer, get that one. Then I'm thinking there's gonna be some of you guys saying, Sean, go with your gut, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna follow my gut and get what I want to get and what I feel like I'm going to enjoy more. Alright guys, I'm gonna edit this vlog and then I'm going to get streaming, so stay tuned for that. Follow me up on Twitch at twitch.tv/EliteShot to join me live. I play music, I answer questions, I have fun. It's always a great time, so stay tuned for that. Just taking my shoes off. Alright folks, time to edit this vlog and then get gaming. I hope you all have a great day, great night, wherever you are. Stay elite. I'm signing out, folks. Peace!